Midlands lads. We're from just south of Birmingham, a place called Bromsgrove, smack bang between Worcester and Birmingham. Most of us went to the same school. You got Jay on guitar, you got Matt on the drums, you got Giles on the bass, and then I play guitar and sing as well.
And you just recorded and released your EP and your single, Nothing to Lose. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, it's a 4-track EP. We took Nothing to Lose as being the single we'd push forward, and so we made a video of it. Quite up-tempo, quite positive lyrics, quite energetic. I guess it's indie pop, but a bit of rock in there as well. You know, not that many bands are doing guitar solos, but we sneak a little one in here and there.
So what's Nothing to Lose about?
I was talking to a friend actually, because I sometimes work as a lifeguard as well, and just do shifts here and there to help them out. And I was chatting to a colleague of mine, and she was having a bit of a rough time, and it's pretty much saying, you know, as one door closes, another one's going to open, and the only thing holding yourself back is you and your inhibitions and worrying about things and thinking negatively. So it's basically saying, don't be like that, be positive. And I think the music reflects that.
I know bands hate being asked this question, so I hate asking it, but who are your influences, or who do you think you sound like? Or?
That's quite an interesting question, and I do like it when people ask that, because it gives me a chance to say the different genres, basically. That you've got the drummers, he's into sort of some dance music, some heavier beats, you know, bass player, he's into kind of Radiohead, more off the wall, quirky things, Jeff Buckley and so on. Jay's, the guitarist, more into pop and more mainstream stuff, I suppose, and I just dip into bits and bobs. So I think it all comes together with all these different influences to hopefully make something a little bit different to everything else. But it's quite interesting when you listen to different things, and then you can sort of clock when you wrote a piece of music by what was out at the time. So I guess we've got a combination of all these influences in there. Like of more recent bands, say Coldplay, Kooks, Arctic Monkeys, mix it all around, bit of U2 in there, you know, all these different influences. More recent band, the Temper Trap, we're listening to those, and you get ideas from lots of other bands, and when you do festival slots and so on, and you get a chance to watch other bands and get influenced by them. I think everybody kind of rubs off on each other a little bit. I also love Reef. We're going to be supporting Reef has now formed a new band called Them Is Me, and we're doing like a local gig in Birmingham supporting that band. The drummer's out of Basement Jacks as well, and then we've got a guitarist out of the Lady Kills. And
you had a big name in the production of the EP as well?
That's right. Gavin Monaghan, he runs Magic Garden Studio, which is in Wolverhampton, so it's quite local to us, but he's worked with a lot of big bands, Kings of Leon, Elvis Costello, Robert Plant, Scott Matthews, The Twang, The Editors. People don't realise what goes into making a record, but behind the scenes there's little moments of creativity that happen, and it was just brilliant working with him. He's such a down-to-earth guy, and the chap who's engineering with him, Gaz Rogers, he was brilliant to work with as well. He specialised on the drums, so our drummer got on really well with him. So it's great to be working with someone that you know has worked with the bands that have made it. You know you're in the right ballpark.
So you're hoping that Rase is going to be one of the next bands to make it then?
Yeah, it's got to be an aspiration. You want to enjoy the music for yourself, but it's great when other people do as well. And you know, whether that's playing live gigs or on the radio, you want to make a difference, and you know, get your tunes out there, get them heard. And I think if we'd given it a chance, and thanks for today to give us a chance, you know, hopefully people are going to listen to it. They'll decide for themselves whether they like it or not. But yeah, we you know, you can't go to Glastonbury Festival and not think what would it be like to get on the Pyramid stage. In fact, one of the songs, No Excuses, is about that. Watching people on Glastonbury and thinking, how do you get there, you know? There's no excuses, you just got to give it your all.
But with all the different things that you do, where's your real passion? Is it writing the songs? Is it playing solo? Is it being with the band? Being on stage? Being in the recording studio?
I think for me it's being around people through music, whatever that entails, whether that's doing radio slots or meeting people after the gig, or just interacting with the crowd when you're playing. But also the writing, you can sort of reach out to people through your writing as well, because you don't know a lyric that you write might really mean something to someone, you know, and help them through a bad time, or you know, just make them feel good. I think all of those experiences, for me, go into it. I guess the others buzz off, playing live, and when the music sounds good, you know it does, and when it's the best it can be, that's when they're happiest, I think.
Invisible lines to never cross, washed away by the rain of tears. When will you see what's not and what is for real? Isn't it time to cut the loss before the days that you wasted years? And you see, it's better to be free and see how you feel. As one thing dies, another comes alive. One setting is a rising sun. See the sunrise come alive. Open